guys, it's 681 Shadow. Welcome to my review of Keijo Episode 7. Now, for the duration of it airing, I'm going to be reviewing each episode of Keijo, just like I'm reviewing Bungo Stray Dogs this season. It's a bit of a challenge for myself to be reviewing multiple animes weekly, but I decided to take it so I could bring more content to you guys on the channel for sure. So we start off. So remember, there's gonna be spoilers. But before I start off, I almost forgot to do the spoiler warning. If you haven't seen the episode, go to the Kiss Anime page down in the description below for Keijo, and you'll be able to see it there. So we begin the episode basically right where we left off. After Nozomi did her mock race against the pro. I'm forgetting what her name is, but the pro that's training the infighters. You so you see her so he knows me's in the room and Miyata goes in and knows me acting like what's wrong with me. It's funny because she starts like stripping in front of her, and it's just like it was just really odd and scene that, once again, as I said in my overall thoughts video that went up yesterday. What is it? You need a certain sense of humor to find the show funny, which definitely I think I seem to have, because I found a lot of it funny, especially with the concept. But anyways, we then go into after dealing with all of that, we then see the pro, once again forgetting your name. We see her having dinner with the two people from the school, the two main teachers from the school, and she's talking, and then the pro brings up one person who stands out a lot, which is of course Nozomi. And so on the next day they have a challenge. They have the exercise for the infighters for them to walk in the river. All right, I just got her name, Shirayuki. She's the pro Keijo player. So basically, she told them to walk through the water, and of course she's doing it as well, but she's going faster. And Nozomi's now really paying attention to her because Nozomi thinks she'll be able to find her weakness by watching what she does. So Nozomi is doing exactly what she does, but then Nozomi realizes that it turns out that her butt is too thick because of her training to use the vacuum butt cannon. So and of course that leads into it goes into basically Shirayuki training Nozomi to be able to use the vacuum butt cannon, but using her butt so that it wouldn't make an obvious attack and stuff like that. And then we have another interesting scene where because now they're having all of the girls other than Nozomi, because she already did it, wear the UTM suits. And of course, once again, they continuously joke around about how Miyata's boobs aren't that big, and how because the UTM makes them bigger, and it was just one of those things. There's another funny scene where everyone is doing just fine in their suits in the UTMs, and Nozomi's just like what is like what why did I have such a hard time on this? I thought that was a pretty funny scene, but the majority of the episode was Shirayuki taking Nozomi to a turnip field and to teach her use a technique to take her butt to the absolute limit. It's an attack called the butt flash, and and to be able to learn to do it, basically, Shirayuki had Nozomi pull turnips using only the muscles in her butt. So like she would tie it around her waist and then she would pull it out. And she had a lot of trouble doing it, but then eventually she figured out that she eventually figured out that she had to exactly use the muscles rather than just trying to pull. And then she eventually gets it. It's really like half the episode of her just trying to be able to do that. But it is really going to help her in the long run for being able to use that technique in the upcoming East-West War, because because we learned there's only two Keijo schools in I believe it's in the country on the east and in the west, and they have a competition each year to see which one is better. And so that's basically why like we're doing the whole training camp and everything like that. But we end the episode with I forgot to mention her, which I probably should have mentioned her. But there's a girl who is super envious of Nozomi because the number one girl in the elite class, Kusakai, I believe her name is, she she was giving all this attention to Nozomi, but none to the girl. I'm just trying to get her name really quickly. Just want to make sure. Her name's Usagi. So Usagi, at the end of the episode, because at the end of the episode they said for the last day of the training camp they're going to be doing mock races, and they asked if there's anyone you really want to fight, and so Usagi raises her hand and says that she wants to fight Nozomi. So she's gonna try to probably pent out all that anger on Nozomi. And she's for some reason they tried to make an ominous character, but I just don't see it because like she has like the hood over her head and everything like that. I just don't see how she looks really that ominous. And plus, it's a show of all girls basically. But and anyways, they tried with the ominous appeal. But we end the episode there, and then in the next episode preview, which they do it in an odd way in the show, they do it right after. It shows like Nozomi and then a girl from I believe I would think the other Keijo school. And Nozomi don't take my Keijo school that lightly, and they're having like a little scuffle, which is interesting. But that's the end of the episode. I'm really excited for the next episode because I think we're gonna start the East to West War, and I feel like that's gonna be the climax of the series. So let me know what you thought of the episode down in the comments below. I'd really like to see what you think. Thank you all for watching this review of episode 7 of Keijo. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and I will see you all next time.